Am I live? 1 second, Telvin, am I live? Hey, everybody. Am I live? Screen's frozen. Just give us a second. We won't start until everybody's ready. Hey, guys, I'm going to edit this part out. Okay. Welcome, everybody. We are live. Welcome, everybody, to Masters in Trading Live. This is Jonathan Rose, and I am so excited, guys. This is my first show of the year. I want to start 2026 with a topic that we're going to be coming back to again and again. It's actually a topic that I've been sharing since 2016. It was one of my favorite sectors in 2024. And again, it's going to be one of my favorite sectors in 2025 and 2026 and beyond. So I'm going to share this not as a trade, not as a headline, but as a structural setup where the data is going to do most of the work. Today, I'm going to also walk you through how we're positioned and why I think the downside risk in uranium is much smaller than people assume. I'm also going to share my favorite 4 uranium names for you guys as well. This isn't about timing the top. It's about understanding the structure of the uranium market, because when you understand that, this trade becomes a lot easier. So I got you all here. The chat is up. Welcome, everybody. We are going to crush 2026. Let's go over to the screen. I got some great things to share with you guys today. So starting right here, guys, this first chart, this explains why the uranium market is structurally short. The black line is uranium demand from reactors. The bars below are every realistic source of supply, okay? Existing mines, restarts, new projects, even inventory drawdowns. And even after assuming all of that supply, still is not going to meet demand. That gray area, guys, let me get my pen here to show you, that is the deficit. All that needs to be made up, okay? There's a huge supply and demand imbalance. In a way, this is a structural short squeeze. Not on traders, guys, but it's a structural short squeeze on the uranium industry itself. It's years of underinvestment collided with non-optional demand, and now the pressure is on the supply chain. So when I say structurally short, guys, I'm not talking about traders. I'm talking about the physical uranium market. Reactors consume roughly 180 million pounds of uranium per year, while mines only produce 135 to 145 million pounds of uranium. The difference comes from the inventories, and all those inventories are shrinking. I've done a ton of work over this on the break. This is a math problem. It's not just a narrative. And that structural gap is what everything else in this presentation builds on. So, unlike oil or other commodities, uranium supply cannot respond quickly. Utilities can't just shut down reactors and they sign fuel contracts, and the utilities can't shut down reactors and they also sign fuel contracts years in advance. So even higher prices today don't bring supply tomorrow. And that's what makes a uranium structural shortage a big difference than any other commodity. So for me, I'm an analyst at Investor Place. I'm not looking to just chase tops. When we see something like this, a structural shortage, you get paid for staying in a position. So in uranium, we want exposure. Even if uranium just stays elevated, not if it spikes, we want to stay long uranium in 2026 and for the years to come. I'm a huge believer in this position. So how are we positioned? What we've been doing in our all access is we own UROY. We've owned this for a while. It's a royalty model. That means there's no CapEx, there's no cost overruns, there's no operational execution risk. UROY benefits if prices in uranium stay high that allow projects to move forward. This also allows us to take income on strength by selling upside calls while maintaining some long-term exposure. These are my favorite names in uranium. 4 uranium names: CCJ, DNN, the 4Us, NXE, and my favorite, which we do own in All Access, but I can share that because we've owned it for a while, is going to be UROY. This is not an options play. This is sit on your hands and be on the right side of history play. This is what UROY looks like. I absolutely love it. It's a $4 stock. You could be nice and aggressive with UROY. If you don't want to do UROY, we can look at these others as well. CCJ is buy every pullback, okay? CCJ right now, it's sitting on its highs. CCJ, this name is called buy every pullback. Love CCJ, 4Us, buy every pullback. Same thing. We got right up to its expected move. I would assume that this pulls back a little bit. So we have CCJ, 4Us, DNN. That looks right here. And then finally, NXE. And again, these are longer term holds. Uranium, there's not enough of it to go around. I think what eventually happens is the uranium market is going to have a vicious, vicious squeeze. We want to be long uranium. There's not enough uranium to go around. That big gray area is all the uranium that they need to fill. My favorite is UROY. UEC is another uranium play. CCJ, DNN, 4Us, NXEs, all really, really good trades going into 2026. So the takeaway, uranium, guys, it's a supply problem. The industry is short. What does that mean? The industry is forced to buy. They're forced to buy. There's not enough supply. The demand's going to take it over. Patience. This is the right side of history. And guys, this, my friends, is the playbook. What we're going to do now, what I always do is I always do a free presentation and I break off to our all access community. I did some work because I wanted to show you exactly what the returns are in all of our programs. We have Advanced Notice, Earnings Advantage, and Divergence Trader. All 3 of these, if you have all 3, you get Advanced Notice. Here are the returns. I'll just leave them on screen without reading. What I'm going to do with All Access right now is earnings. Earnings season is starting. It is a phenomenal time to buy options this week. This Friday, we have unemployment. Volatility is going to be gnarly this week. We're walking into earnings. So what I'm going to do with our Earnings Advantage members after this for All Access, I'm going to share 3, maybe 4 brand new earnings trades with all of you guys. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe. We'll be on live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time for everybody in All Access. You guys don't go anywhere. I have 3, maybe 4 trades to share. All right, guys, here we go. Thank you so much for watching All Access. We'll be right back. Hey,